Calma. Alexa, Talk radio, please.
Talk radio for news broadcasting.
You don't have that personal connection. With only 75,000 soldiers in the British Army, only 140,000 regulars across the
I'm not sure what he's listening
but
to.
do you feel that society is connected to the armed forces, the British Armed Forces?
I think we put ourselves in the phase of start building 6,000.
Yeah, what do you?
Society, so 6,000 accurate, 6,000 typical and these others around the area. So we're disconnected geographically from most people. And we're disconnected also in the cohorts and age groups. So overall 1.1 million veterans. It's a large number of the top from the 70s to 90s, both second level veterans and the instructed veterans since 1963. Very good then, descend rapidly. There's only been increasing by 10,000 each year to the armed forces. So the number of people who know something is declining rapidly.
So I was in Norway recently, where they have a form of conscription, and indeed everyone when they reach adulthood is forced to sign up, but then from that cohort, they only take a small number, and usually of the people who really want to join. But actually, the problem they have is that they have more than enough people. They have more people than they can take of connection. Do you think Britain needs conscription? Is that something you would encourage?
Alexa, turn it up, please.
The willing volunteers worth 10 fresh men, and we know that 95% of discipline problems come from those who are demotivated.
Alexa, turn it up, please.
Person, male or female, who doesn't want to be in a force is a bad thing. That doesn't mean that you can't come up with other means of scoping this problem. So people, for example, the YouGov poll last year in September when this was first mooted, said that 18 to 24-year-olds, only 10% of them would support the idea of conscription. Now actually 10% of that cohort is 75,000 people. So if you needed a base for that, then people would sign up if they thought that there was enough of a threat and that we articulated our vital interest well. We don't do that, so we don't articulate why this should matter to people. And for the TikTok generation, for example, it should matter that the undersea cables, which was part of their digital life, might be severed by the Russians on anniversary in conflict. That would be something tangible to them in the way that articulating the sea lanes lines of communication is not.
Hamish, what do you think? Would people fight for the internet?
Well, I think the British psyche generally is not suited to sort of conscription and that sort of service that you're talking about. I think we've proved time and time again that when it comes to fighting, those Brits do a better job than most. But actually having a large standing sort of territorial or conscripted force creates the discipline problems that the Chips talked about. I think also when you look at society in general and the way that the British society views veterans and the military, and you go to the States, I'm always amazed. I go to the States and at an airport there are business class lounges for veterans and people who are serving. It's not unheard of for somebody to come up to you on a flight and buy you a drink because you're a veteran and thank you for your service. So I think in the States or somewhere like that it's different. So we have to play to our national strength. So I don't think that actually having conscription will be helpful, but I do agree that we should make service, be it in the reserves, the territorial army, and the regulars, a much better offer. That people exactly as Gen Z and others who rely on those cables to be able to live their current life realise actually that part of allowing them to live like that is to have a decent military deterrence to prevent the Russians cutting those cables. So a whole host of issues there that we really need to focus on. And it goes back to the really basic premise that at the moment, most people in this country don't see defence as a key issue, and as far as the politicians are concerned, not an issue that people are going to vote on.
That's all we have time for. My thanks to Colonel Hamish de Bretton-Gordon, Major General Chip Chapman, and General the Lord Richard Dannett. From all of us, goodbye.
You know how the best ideas come in the shower? Well, here's one for you. Switching to an energy-efficient shower head is more efficient because it saves water and could save you up to £40 a year on energy bills. And that's worth singing about. Shower, save, repeat. It all adds up. Find more energy-saving tips at gov.uk/save energy.
Book your next adventure with TUI and immerse yourself in the perfect hotel handpicked by you. Take off from Humberside airports and experience a break with 24/7 support just a tap away on the TUI app. So get ready to make memories that last and live happy with TUI. Financially protected by ATA.
From the author of the #1 bestseller Tired and Tested comes a scorching hot new novel laced with an ice-cold serving of revenge. Mother Hens is the hilarious must-read fiction debut by Sophie McCartney. A hen party in Ibiza offers the chance for 4 friends to get away from it all. But even on holiday, the past has an alarming way of catching up with you. 4 mums, 3 nights, 2 murders, one heck of an adventure. Mother Hens is out now, and it's available at Waterstones.
To find,
Oh, Teddy, I'll find Teddy, I'll find him.
you can find a better interest rate in as little as 5 minutes. That's time well spent. To see what a rate change would mean for you, visit fca.org.uk/switch.
Switch to EE and get our fastest full fibre ever.
Well, how fast is fast?
Up to 1.6 gig fast.
What? So I can do online Pilates?
Well, they watch cartoons.
And download 4K films?
Online gaming.
All at the same time?
That's right. All powered by BT with absolutely nothing to pay up front.
What? Nothing?
Not a thing. No wonder broadband switchers choose EE. Offer ends 4th of April. New customers, that's 3.5% UK availability. Terms apply.
Got a chip? Organise a repair yourself rewards class. Done in minutes. Easy. Enter your reg, tell us where, select the day and time, and we'll make your windscreen strong again. If you're insured, a repair could be as little as a tenner, or sometimes even free. We work directly with most insurers and handle the claim for you, so you don't even have to call them. Plus, you keep your no claims bonus. Don't wait for that next pothole. Go direct to autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
If the client is not happy with the quality of the work and wants compensation because they allege it's amateurish, unprofessional, and childlike, this trust could help protect you. The story of your business, underwritten by Hiscox Business Insurance, subject to already holding a relevant Hiscox policy and subject policy eligibility, terms and conditions.
People are tuning into radio more than ever. Advertise here and get your message heard by up to 6.5 million switched on listeners every week. Email radio@news.co.uk.
Through breakfast, my skincare routine, my workouts, filming, whatever, I'm thinking just one thing. Is your door in the draw? Because in People's Postcode Lottery's April draws, there's a share of an incredible £24.7 million to be won. So come join 70% of postcodes across Great Britain already playing and sign up before midnight on the 31st of March to play. Because good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery. PPL managed lotteries on behalf of good causes. 18 plus conditions apply. Play responsibly. Not available in Northern Ireland.
He's mad as hell. It's Kevin O'Sullivan.
Oh, there you are. Welcome to another sparkling edition of the greatest television program. What just happened? And basically, it stars me, Kevin O'Sullivan. We've got a couple of other people who have crashed into the studio. Very pleased to welcome showbiz correspondent extraordinaire Rebecca Tinley and the other guy. Let's get going. So, welcome to JJ Anasiobi as well. He is our rock. He's here every week, no matter how hard I try to persuade him not to be here. He's always here.
Security, get rid of him.
But here are a few of my thoughts on the evening. Amid the febrile fallout following Kate Middleton's astonishing admission that she doctored the Mother's Day family photo that was supposed to end frantic speculation over her health, here are the key questions that Palace insiders must answer Why was this important publicity initiative mishandled in such a shockingly amateurish manner? Why did officials ever release a picture that was so inexpertly edited by the princess? It was embarrassingly rejected by all the world major news agencies. Unveiling the happy snap of beaming mum Kate with her kids George, Charlotte, and Louis was meant to be a magic moment that killed the gossip, when the bright light of transparency proved the future queen was neither dead nor terminally ill, as had been suggested, but is recovering well from the serious abdominal surgery that we were told would keep her out of action until at least Easter. Instead, what did we get? A back garden snap taken by an amateur, doctored by an amateur, a feeble Photoshop mashup that never got anywhere near a professional. Did, as we are regally informed, Prince William really press the camera button? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows what to believe? You decide. Kate now confesses that, like many amateurs, her words, not mine, she occasionally experiments with editing, which doesn't actually confirm she edited this particular thing. But it does emphatically confirm that the Kensington Palace press operation is all over the place. Who signed off on this swirling mass of amateurs? Didn't anyone notice that for some reason the princess wasn't wearing a wedding ring? Didn't they spot the weird-looking unseasonal trees in the background? The fact that the zip on Kate's jacket doesn't match up? The odd appearance of Charlotte's hand, and so much more. One newspaper highlighted at least 12 obvious anomalies in a fake photo that clearly should never have been unleashed upon an unsuspecting public. The damage caused by this lapse of professionalism is huge. The conspiracy theories are worse than ever, and, of course, millions of royal fans all over the world are still, quite understandably, asking what the hell is actually going on with Kate. Thanks to the shambles surrounding this frankly pathetic picture, the rumour mill is off the scale. And who can blame any of us for wondering whether or not we're being told the truth? The fact is that the royal family have an obligation to be honest with the people who pay for them, as in us, British citizens, taxpayers. They don't have to tell us everything. Even they should be granted a degree of privacy. But if, as in the case of the king, they just tell us he's got cancer, without specifying what type, people will talk. So, what was Kate's abdominal surgery for? When will she return to frontline royal duties? And why can't we see her either in moving footage or in a proper photograph taken by a proper photographer, not edited by an amateur hour enthusiast? Why, when we request to see the original photo prior to editing, are we simply told no? Did it even exist? Or was this a composite fraud from start to finish? Just feeding us tidbits isn't good enough. This damaging debacle has left the king's subjects wondering whether we can trust Charles and his family. But this right royal mess is easily solvable. All they have to do is just put the people in the picture. All right, Rebecca, just be straight with us. They're not being straight.
Well, I think part of the problem is that the royal family is so keen to modernise. They're like, we're young, we're cool, we're hip, we wear jeans and trainers. And
Charles is young.
Well, Kate Middleton.
75 years young.
Well, he's actually banished from the scene at the moment. But what I think the problem is that they were trying to change the monarchy, and I like the tradition of having, that very stiff family setup. That was very orchestrated. Well, the original royal photographer that put it, and by Kate Middleton apparently trying to take a photo, apparently trying to edit it herself, it's just backfired because it's made it more than like a reality show where people believe and think there's an access to absolutely everything and anything they do. And I think we don't need that information. We shouldn't know everything. Private health matter. The problem is how it is.
I'm a journalist, I want to know. I don't believe in privacy, I believe in disclosure. I want to know. And so do the British people. This is my theory about this picture. I don't know what you think. I think it doesn't exist. I think this was a comedy. And they're kind of trying to make the best of it now, so look, it's Kate. Think about it. Maybe she's going to take a photo, then edit it in 12 obvious places. Then Kensington Palace just put it out. I suspect, and the clue, in my view, it's just my opinion, I could be wrong, that's unusual, but it's possible. But in the background are some very unseasonal trees, and then we know about all the rest, the zip, Charlotte's hand, etc., etc. The steps don't match up. I mean, is the Princess of Wales really going to take, or actually they're telling us that Prince William took the picture, is she really then going to do all this intricate editing? I'm not buying it. And then say, oh, William took the picture. Well, since we haven't been told the truth so far, I'm not sure I even believe that. Why won't they show us the original? In my view, it doesn't exist.
Completely agree with you. I don't think the original picture.
Hey, hang on. That's a moment. That's a moment. JJ just completely agreed with you. Seriously, though.
Yeah, I don't think the picture does exist because it would be so much easier for them to say, oh, look, guys, here's the original picture. Okay, we changed the colour of the kids' outfits and we fixed Kate's hair a bit, but you can see this is the same picture. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And they can't now put out a redo of the new pictures, make it look like this is the original picture, because again, we'll get the picture, we'll go through the metadata and we'll say, no, this has been edited as well. Where is the original? They are hiding something for certain, and I don't know why they are hiding it. I disagree with you, Rebecca. I think the fact that we pay them, I've actually paid them to do this, I want to know what's going on with them.
Yeah, but we might find out eventually. I think there's got to be kind of a grace period where the palace put out saying, look, she's having serious surgery. She's going to, like, wait till Easter. When someone's unwell, when someone's unwell.
You know that stuff we told you about Kate Edmonton? Total crap, complete lies. Sorry about that,
But at the point we don't know, everything about King Charles's cancer, but we've let him be free to recover because there's so much interest in Kate Winslet.
I think
I
understand. Type of cancer.
Yeah, and King Charles has been out and about. He wants to be seen. He wants to be like.
But Kate Winslet's been photographed twice and being driven around in different cars. Like it's not.
It
has been seen.
I'm sure about the survey.
Oh, it is just conspiracy theory.
I don't know. It wasn't clear. It wasn't clear enough. She wasn't waving like this and.
But she said she would have been
How about this though? By the way, just to reiterate, I do think we should be told what type of cancer. If you're gonna be kind of all transparent and honest and open, this is a new thing. You're right. Remember, we went, oh, it's amazing the way they're cutting us in. Yeah. Well, it's okay to say, yeah, I got cancer, and it did have a good effect. Lots of men went to get checked for cancer and all that. That's great. But frankly, if you're going to tell us you've got cancer, what type? Yeah. What type of cancer have you got? I don't want to be fed tidbits by the royal family who just think, oh, they'll be all right with that. Yeah. Oh, it's abdominal surgery. You don't need to know any more. Why can't we see her, if she's recovering so well, why can't we see her walking around in footage? Why doesn't she pose for an official picture? Yeah. I just think something's going on.
Yeah. I don't know how you can't see this.
Oh, I can. If we're going to do this kind of attitude. It's not that I don't think something's going on. I just think there is a right to privacy for a certain amount of time. I get that we fund them as taxpayers. I get that there's a lot of interest, but a lot of the interest is driven by, the US, and that's okay. But they're not.
We love the US. We love the US.
I'm not the US. I'm just saying they have a big interest, but as taxpayers, they don't pay taxes.
Answer this. Why did Kirsten Palace put out a picture that is clearly been photographed? For me, a fake picture. Why did they put out a fake picture?
Yeah. I actually
why did they do that? Because the public have not gone there with pitchforks and guns at the gate saying, "Show us Kate, give us some evidence." Yes, you may.
I'm so honest. I'm stuck with you, mate.
Anyway, thanks very much.
Go on. If you must.
I'll keep it short. I forgot what I was going to say. What I was thinking is, it's almost as if they've done this picture to provide a smoke screen to talk about the picture, not about the it's so ludicrous. This is happening. I'm like, surely that's got to be the reason. There's got to be some logic.
I mean, this is what I think. I think that I don't think they're evil people. I just think I think they're sort of cosseted aristocrats who just aren't of this world. They're just naive children in a grown-up's world. They think, first of all, stop this nonsense. We don't need a professional photographer. We'll get William to take it. We'll Kate will take it. You do need a professional photographer. You're Kensington Palace. This is an important global picture. You can't take it like a happy family snap. So next time, get a professional, and then all photos have always been edited a bit, but a professional editing it, you'd never notice. An amateur like Kate What an absolute shit show this has been from start to finish, to be honest. Absolute debacle.
And it took away from Commonwealth Day, which King Charles was quite enjoying. I'm just glad, after all of this, Harry and Meghan are moving forward. I wasn't blaming anyone else.
Yeah, somehow it would have been Meghan's fault there.
Yeah,
Somehow that picture would have been evil Meghan from the side, like a pantomime.
I might be mentioning them a bit later in the show, but they haven't got a starring role this week. So,
Okay.
but everybody, we'll be back to business as usual fairly soon. In the meantime, let's have some bad ads, shall we?
You are like no other babe ever born.
You're fabulous, babe.
You know how to reach out and show your love, baby.
You're fabulous, babe.
You're one of the boys, but you are a real girl, baby.
You're fabulous, babe.
You're a beautiful thing to be close to, baby.
Fabulous, babe.
Now there's a fragrance just like you, so fresh and new. We named it after you.
I just kind of deja vu there. I think that album was out when I was living there. I seem to remember it. I remember laughing about it then. I like the dog that turns up, and then she's like a fucking mechanic or something, right?
Yeah.
So she can do everything. She can play football.
She's one of the boys, but she's still a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great when you kind of have a perfume. Don't call it anything sexist. So, Babe. Quite strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you wear Babe, Rebecca?
It's not one of the scents in my collection.
Yeah, it's only a Poundland.
They're only in Poundland Superdrug, so what, nothing wrong. Actually, I actually gifted him a Poundland fragrance, and you loved it.
You did.
So,
you did.
You wear a Poundland fragrance.
I don't wear it, I gift it. It's only designed for me.
It's a Poundland if I only pick up what is perfume. Is this Babe? No, it's not quite. It's not as good as Babe. But yeah, I wonder how much Babe is. It's a very less, baby.
It'll be around about $39.95. If you call it the right now.
That's right, it's $399.99. Because if it was $400, we just wouldn't really buy it, would we? But if it's only 1 cent less, we will buy it. You got some mean tweets, I gather.
I have, and it is back to business as usual.
They're about you, I hope.
Hating me and hating you, so it's great. Kev, what has happened to Kevin? He's nothing more than a bitter, twisted wannabe with shit hair, shit glasses, and he's trying to be a shop jock.
I know who this person is. He's about 3'2" tall, bald, fat. I've had a woman in about 50 years. Well, we know who you are. We've got your number. We're going to go to some real ads now. So back in a moment. What just happened?
Trev, these rattan chairs are such a vibe. So Nicholas.
Nicky knows. Do I know, Connie?
No. At argos.co.uk, you'll find everything from garden furniture to fire pits, so you can host like a pro this spring. There's more to Argos. Subject to availability, delivery fee may apply.
Don't break your stride. Hurry to Screwfix for unmissable deals on trade essentials. Big paint job on? Buy the Fortress Big Box Set for $27.99 and get a half-price extension pole for just $7.47. Patios and driveways in need of a clean? Get the Titan pressure washer for just $59.99. Shop now on the app at screwfix.com or in store. Delivery fees may apply. Prices valid until at least April 1st, subject to availability. See screwfix.com for T's and C's.
Everyone knows that saving energy saves money, but you don't have to go hardcore to beat the meter. Here's a tip. Every time you load up a washing machine, turn the temperature down to 30 degrees. It'll clean your clothes and could save you up to £20 a year in energy bills. Wash, save, repeat. It all adds up. Find more energy saving tips at gov.uk/save energy.
Motorway, Talk Radio, travel update.
Beginning in Bedfordshire, northbound the M1 at junction 13, Milton South Bedford Road. There's still that broken down vehicle, one lane is closed. Surrey M25 clockwise from junction 10, Lizzie interchange to junction 11, Chertsey. The accident from earlier has now cleared, all lanes are open again. And in Gloucestershire on the M5 southbound at junction 17, Cribs Causeway. There has in fact been an accident there, still ongoing, lane closure is in place. I'm Kitster.
Book your next adventure with TUI and soak up sunnier scenes in Turkey or Mallorca. Take off from Humberside Airport and experience a break with great value deals on flights to your favourite destinations. So get ready to make memories that last and live happy with TUI. Financially protected by ATA.
He's mad as hell. It's Kevin O'Sullivan.
Welcome back. I am still with the one and only Rebecca Toomey and the unfortunate only JJ. It's great to have a local audience here in my spirit. Now, Hero, I've got a number on Stan Royal. A wonderful project. About probably the main thing. Well, you know what I'm saying. Let's have an layout from and still there's wicked Uncle Andy, while the other royals seem to stumble from one problem to the next. The perennial problem of Prince Andrew, the not-so-grand old Duke of York, casts a constant cloud over Buckingham Palace. By comparison, most of King Charles's other troubles seem relatively minor. Harry's over in America causing chaos, calling us Brits slave driver racists, spouting woke drivel with his weird wife, showcasing his palpable lack of brilliance. Meanwhile, Kate's busy doctoring official photographs before saying sorry for the most pathetic PR disaster in royal history. Why can't we see the original snack called Kate's Amateur Hour editing howler? Is it because it doesn't exist? Who knows? They won't say. A certain bond of trust between the royal family and the public has been broken. It's a massive mess. In the end, though, is this much more than a major mistake by a naive, costed aristocrat still equipped to deal with the ruthless realities of a harsh world? Probably not. But Prince Andrew cannot be allowed to make the same excuse of unworldliness for the appalling way he deciding to carve himself out a parasitic fortune by hanging.
Stop, please. Shut that fucking Joe. That's it.